point to preparing not only my own children, but the students that I serve.
I'm a simple guy. I think it's just numeracy and literacy. And numeracy is best learned in the context of something useful in the real world. So it could be physics, it could be engineering, it could be statistics, it could be running a business, etc. And literacy is best learned by just reading, and read what you love until you love to read. And these are foundations. And after that, you can pick up whatever you want, whatever you need, because the world is not staying static. It is moving and changing and switching around faster and faster. And what you want to be is you want to be creative. And to be creative, all you need are the tools and desire. And those tools are numeracy and literacy.
So I say very clearly in my Unschooled book that it's a parent's responsibility to ensure that their children are highly literate and numerate. And I believe this is the case whether your children are homeschooled, unschooled, or attend a conventional public or private school, that it's ultimately a parent's responsibility to ensure that your children are highly educated. And we know, of course, from some of the dismal results we're seeing in conventional schooling that those levels of literacy and numeracy that we would expect are simply not there. And so I think parents should be concerned about that regardless of the educational environment that their children are in. I think the benefit of homeschooling and unschooling is that we're kind of living and learning alongside of our children. So we have a much clearer picture of what they're interested in and of their strengths and weaknesses. And we can introduce ideas and material to them. We can connect them to resources in the wider community. And then, you find through that process, again, the foundation or the premise being that we believe that humans are naturally curious and eager to explore and discover their world, that as part of that process, they will become highly literate and highly numerate. And that's certainly been my experience in my own family and in the families that I have certainly interviewed and talked with over the years.
Okay, then. So if that's true, why do we care at all about finding these amazing tutors? Why does Aristotle even matter? Just get an adaptive learning app, learn how to read, learn some basic math. Why do you need a teacher at all?
Two reasons. One, it's actually really hard to get kids to learn math. I've had a hard time doing it, and I want to try every possible way, from riddles and puzzles to incorporating it into everyday life, and just having someone around who cares about their education and who's always willing to engage with them while always bringing back numeracy and literacy. And then second, beyond numeracy and literacy, then they get to pick and engage in what they're interested in. Rachel, let me ask you the most difficult question, especially because you got Math Rachel as your handle. How did you get your daughter interested in math? I find that with young kids, getting them to engage in math, especially in the abstract, is such a chore. I do remember someone talking about, I think it's William Glasser, the creator of choice theory, talking about how the right way to get kids interested in math is to do word problems with them or real world problems. But even that still gets really difficult. I'm just wondering how you managed to get them excited about learning and studying math. My philosophy is basically, hey, if you do your math, then you can kind of get whatever else you want. And you can read any book you want. I don't care which one, just read something. And then after that, you're kind of a free agent. And I think I can talk them into programming just by introducing them to Minecraft modding and things that are fairly fun. But on mathematics, they just don't see the point. It's a chore, it's a struggle. And it's the one thing that I really want them to learn that I don't think they're going to intuitively pick up from the environment around them. And unlike some of the people on this platform, I do believe in brain plasticity. So I think that if they get to it earlier, then they're just going to be better at it, more facile with mathematics. And I think it's harder to pick it up later in life.
Yeah. So for getting my daughter engaged with math,